Welcome back. You're watching The Money Show and it's time to get your portfolio queries answered. I'm joined by Pankaj Mathpal, who will be doing your life financial planning. Pankaj, hi, good evening. Welcome to the show. And we also have a first viewer connected on the phone line. I have Cheryl with me. Cheryl, hi, good evening. You're calling from?
Hi, good evening. I'm calling from
Hi.
Bangalore.
Bangalore. All right. Tell me, Cheryl.
Yes, so I had a query regarding investments, right? So I have few funds, SIP in HDFC Flexi, Motilal, Nippon, SBI Contra, and all. But I would like to know, I want to invest more. So what would be the apt SIP? And if I need to invest in bulk, right? What would be a good stock that you'd recommend?
Sure. Let's help you with that. Pankaj, HDFC Flexi Cap, Motilal Oswal Mid Cap, Nippon India Large Cap, Nippon India Small Cap, SBI Contra Direct. She would like to invest in these funds, but then she's also confused about doing an SIP in mutual funds or maybe, just trying her hands in stocks. She also wants to invest 5 lakhs at once in stocks. Cheryl, are you aware of the risk appetite that's needed to invest in direct equity?
No, I'm not really aware of anything. I'm not really good at finance. So that's why I really need some guidance.
Sure. All right, so we are going to help you with that. Pankaj, what's the recommendation?
Kavita, good evening, and thank you for having me on the show. Well, you said that you do not have much information about equity or market. See, let me tell you that if you want to invest in direct equities, you need to have access to research, and you have to have skills to pick the right stocks, and it is a difficult thing. So, better you should consider investing in mutual funds only because multiple reasons are there. One is that mutual funds offer you diversification. If you invest a small amount, that is also diversified across number of stocks. Second thing, cost is low, and also professionals are managing mutual funds, so you get the benefit of professional management. So my suggestion that you should invest in mutual funds only at this point in time, and the funds which are in your portfolio like HDFC Flexi Cap Fund, Motilal Oswal Mid Cap Fund, and Nippon India Large Cap, Nippon India Small Cap, SBI Contra, all are good funds, and these are from the different categories. So my suggestion that you should not add any new fund to it. Instead of that, you can top up. So whatever amount you have now with you, you can invest in these funds, especially if you want to invest lump sum amount. So Nippon India Large Cap Fund, um, HDFC Flexi Cap Fund, these are good choices where you can top up. In addition to this, one multi-asset allocation fund can be considered, like ICICI Prudential Multi-Asset Fund or White Oak Capital Multi-Asset Allocation Fund. These funds can be considered for lump sum investment, and from the portfolio, as I suggested, HDFC Flexi Cap Fund and Nippon India Large Cap Fund, you can top up those funds as well.
All right, Cheryl, any question that you have? For stocks, if you still want recommendation, then initially in the morning we have a show called Your Stock. You can ask your question, your stock specific questions there. But then having said that, are you clear with the mutual fund investment that's recommended?
Yes, I understood. So I just need to top up on what funds I have, and then ICICI multi-asset fund is the newly recommended one.
Sure,
Right?
exactly.
But one more query on the bulk investment. So I can top up, but then in one go, if I want to, invest in bulk, right? Is there any particular fund that would be recommended?
What will be the amount? Because we need to figure out if one fund would be enough for it or you should be putting it in two different funds in parts.
Yes, it would be 5 lakhs.
Sure. Pankaj?
Yeah, HDFC Flexi Cap Fund and ICICI Prudential Multi-Asset Fund. In these funds, you can divide the total 5 lakh rupees, and also do not invest on a single day. You can spread it over after time, means
That's
in next 5-6 months completely through STP route. So lump sum amount you invest in a liquid fund and then set up STP, systemic transfer plan, so that the whole 5 lakh can be invested in these targeted funds in next 5 to 6 months.
Cheryl, let's talk to our next viewer, Mr. NK Murali. Hi, good evening, sir. All right, so I think Mr. Murali, okay, the line got cut, but then we have his question. Pankaj, he wants to know best 5 to 6 SIPs. He wants to invest 10,000 rupees, and can he also invest in the present market condition is what his question is. We'll try to get him back on the phone line because I want to know his time horizon. Okay, so any time is good in the market when you want to invest money for a longer horizon, and for short term, definitely equity mutual funds are not the place that you should be present. But having said that, what will be your recommendation assuming the time horizon is 5 years plus? Pankaj?
Kavita, for the time horizon of 5 years plus and through SIP route, I'll say every time is a good time, because if you are talking about a long term, in long term, you will definitely see different cycles. So if you try to time the market at this moment, you never know that in future what kind of returns you can expect from the market, what cycles will be there. So anytime you have money in your hand, you should start. So, considering that you want to invest for 5 years or more, Mirae Asset Multi Cap Fund, Invesco Large and Mid Cap Fund, HDFC Multi Cap Fund, HDFC Multi Asset Fund, Bajaj Finserv Flexi Cap Fund, and ICICI Prudential Value Fund. So, 5 funds of different categories I have suggested, considering that you want to invest for a longer horizon.
All right, we don't have him on the phone line, but then yeah, let's move on. And I think we have time for one more question. That is of Bala. He's 27-year-old. And okay, you have the list of funds, 9 funds that he's mentioned, and financial goal is to hit 1 CR at the earliest. And he would like to take meaningful high risk. Pankaj.
Though it's mentioned that he can take high risk, but 5 out of 9 schemes in his portfolio are small cap, and it cannot be considered really very good strategy. So for 60,000 rupees SIP, I'll suggest him some schemes from his portfolio, like SBI Contra Fund. He can invest 10,000 rupees. Canara Robeco Large Cap Fund, what he has, he can invest 10,000 in that. So I'm just trying to reduce the number of schemes. The Flexi Cap Fund is also there in the portfolio, so 10,000 in this. So 10,000 in each scheme, what I'm saying. So SBI Contra, Canara Robeco Large Cap, Pragparik Flexi Cap, Edelweiss Mid Cap, Bandhan Small Cap, and ICICI Prudential Multi-Asset Fund. All the schemes are from your portfolio only. Only that rest of the funds you should discontinue. In these 6 funds, 10,000 each, total 60,000. And to accumulate 1 crore rupee, it will take 9 years at 12% CAGR.
Okay, I think with that it's a wrap as well. Thank you so much, Pankaj, for taking time out and helping our viewers formulate the strategy for their financial goals. And for our viewers, I'm going to leave you with our WhatsApp number and email ID, because the only show where we do your life financial planning. All you have to do is just send across your queries on our WhatsApp number and email ID. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.